Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't know who I think I am. I feel like I'm like some vlogger now, not the fitness person. But I'm doing a vlog today because today I'm sharing with you guys my top tips on how I got my stomach back, I would say, from postpartum, having a baby, to now. So I'm gonna share my tips with you and I hope they come useful because I've had a lot of questions about it. So I thought I'd share because my channel is about sharing, because sharing is caring. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so I feel like there's not really like a huge secret to this, but I'm just gonna share with you guys what I feel has really been the best kind of advice on how I have lost the weight from my stomach area, predominantly because after I had Eva, you guys will see in the photo here, I was swollen for a while, obviously because my uterus hadn't gone down, but I actually still had some, fat and skin on my belly after having Eva, kind of up till recently until I stopped breastfeeding, and I stopped breastfeeding at the 6 months mark. Eva's gonna be 9 months tomorrow. So it's been like 3 months and my weight loss has been slow and steady. That's exactly how I wanted it to be because I wanted to lose the weight in a safe way and in a sustainable way that I know I could keep going with. So I've lost my weight and I'm now currently, when I'm filming this video, I'm 4 pounds off of my pre-pregnancy weight. But if you guys saw my recent Instagram, if you guys follow me, or if you're in the Pink Dragon community, I've spoken on it a bit more. I basically can I even speak? I'm not focusing so much on the scales, I'm more going on how I look and feel because my body's never going to be the same as what it was. Like, I've had a baby. So it's never going to be exactly what it was, but I'm going to try and get to as close as I can in a healthy and sustainable way. So let's jump in, I'm waffling. So first of all, I'm going to break it down into sections. So there's 3 sections. The first section which we're going to talk about is nutrition. Now, honestly, I feel like nutrition has played a key role for me because, like I said, the first 6 months after I had a baby, I tried to lose weight in a sustainable way, but I was breastfeeding and I ended up gaining weight. I ended up gaining like 5 kilos during breastfeeding, which is crazy, but it happened. So it's only until I've started to stop breastfeeding, I've started to see a change. Now, the changes that I made were, number 1, I focused predominantly on protein in my diet. So I just made sure that with every meal, I was having a good amount of protein and I was making sure that I had protein as a snack as well. So that would be in the form of Greek yogurt with some fruit, granola, honey, or it would be a protein bar, or it would be a protein shake. Those are the things I was really trying to focus on because I find that my body really strives on basically being protein dominant. So that's what I was focusing on. The second thing that I was finding really made a difference for me was focusing on a balanced diet. I wasn't cutting out certain foods at all. I was focusing on just trying to get a really good balance on my plate. So like I said, it was predominantly protein, but then I was making sure that I'd have a healthy amount of carbs and a healthy amount of vegetables or salad. Whatever I was having with my meals, I was making sure that I focused on those 3 ratios. And yes, I do allow myself to have cheat meals. Of course I do, you guys know me. I still eat my chocolate every night. I have hot chocolates and I do still have 1 or 2 cheat meals a week as a takeaway. That's not changed in the slightest, and I just make sure that the other meals that I do have, they're made from home, they're healthy, and they're just containing a lot of whole food. So I find when I really was consistent and stayed with that, I started to see a better progression. The third thing as well that I don't know if this has helped, but I feel like it has, is I've really tried to focus around foods for my cycle because I weirdly got my cycle, by the way, sorry if it's too much information, but I got my period literally like 10 days after I stopped breastfeeding. So I really tried to focus on foods around that. So I did seed cycling and I still do seed cycling. If you guys want to check it out, highly recommend doing it. It's literally just something for 14 days and so for the other half. And I would make sure that I upped my carbs when I was in certain stages of my cycle, lowered them, but not like got rid of them, but like lowered them. So I'd focus on, say, like starchy carbs, like sweet potato, quinoa. I would just really try and I still do it now, I just try and really focus on, so like at the minute, I'm really making sure that I'm eating enough carbs during the day with my protein, and I really do find that that's made such a difference because number 1, it gives me more energy for my workouts, and secondly, I just feel like it's enabled my cycle to be a lot healthier and it's kept my weight loss, like I said, really steady because as women, we're always fluctuating with our cycles anyhow as it is, but really listening and going with that, I feel has really made a difference with my weight loss as well. So those are the 3 things that I have really tried to focus on and I feel that they've made the biggest difference in terms of nutrition in general, if you put it in a circle. Anywho, next tip, obviously guys, is exercise. So I have noticed such a huge difference, especially the last 3 months of my exercise when I stopped breastfeeding, because number one, my boobs weren't going all over the show because they were just full of milk. But I just find like, because now I have more energy and the energy's for myself, it's not being sucked out of me. So I have a lot more energy, and I was able to do exercises that I wasn't allowed to do, especially for the first like 4 or 5 months. I now can start, jumping, I can do skipping, I can do way more of my HIIT stuff because I had to modify a lot of the exercises. So for me, the exercise part that I've really tried to focus on is getting predominantly more HIIT exercises in for weight loss. So I am trying to do HIIT exercises, I would say like 3 to 4 times a week, and then toning I will do 2. However, I am doing ab exercises 4 times a week for sure. Sometimes 5, but mostly 4. So even if, for example, I've done a HIIT circuit in Pink Dragon and there wasn't a lot of abs in there, I will make sure that I will just do like 5-10 minutes of an ab circuit dedicated to my abs. And that's predominantly to make sure I'm working the muscle, bringing back the muscle memory, and also it's really helped with my ab separation. We'll move on to that in a second. But that to me, I feel like has really helped bring my stomach back. So it's focusing on the weight loss element, which was with the HIIT, those circuits, high intensity, really burning calories. Love doing them. And I find me making sure that I focus on those purely have helped. And then the toning exercises I find have really helped to engage my entire core and just help bring back a bit of my muscle. So I feel like my arms have definitely got more leaner. Obviously I've lost weight all over, which I'm really happy with. But when we're talking about just my stomach, doing those HIIT circuits have really helped, and then concentrating workouts on the ab area have made a big difference for me for certain. So that's like the sort of split that I've been doing. And then in terms of ab separation, I've had so many women ask me this. If you guys are asking what did I do? So number one, I really focused on breathing exercises. So I'd say a week after I gave birth, I started doing breathing technique and exercises. If you guys want to check it out, I do have a video on YouTube. I'll try and link it here. But that really helped. I just focused on that literally for like 4 weeks. I did a lot of walking and I focused on my breathing exercises and really trying to connect with my inner core again and lifting my pelvic floor. So those exercises, once I felt a lot stronger, ever so slowly I started being able to do some crunches. I started being able to do side crunches, just a little bit here and there. Then I worked it up. Guys, do not rush into doing ab exercises, honestly. Like, I couldn't, honestly say this to my brother, I couldn't do a sit-up till I was like 5, maybe 6 months postpartum. It took me that long to get the strength back in my core. Slow and steady, do not rush, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to put too much pressure in your inner core and you don't want to end up splitting it even more. Just go slowly, focus on the breathing exercises, connect with your body every day. Slowly do crunches, start to bring in some legs, side. Then eventually when you get your strength a little bit back, do planks on the knees, then go into high planks, bear planks. Those exercises gradually really help to bring my core back. So focusing seriously on the breathing is the best advice that I could give you. So if you guys are in that stage where you're thinking about, ab separation, what you can do for it, breathing exercises, follow the stuff that I did on my YouTube channel, and then slowly start doing it. As you can see on my YouTube channel, since I've had Eva, so I'd say from like December onwards, if there's any ab workouts that I've uploaded, those will be the ones that I have been doing to help bring back my core slowly. Don't rush into it, and honestly, don't even attempt to do a sit-up until you know that your stomach is better. Even a plank, don't even try it because there's a lot of pressure. So those are the things that I did to really bring my ab separation back, and I've noticed such a big and better difference, and I feel like it's really helped me. So breathing exercises, slowly bringing it there will help you. And in terms of the weight loss on my stomach through exercises, focusing on here and bringing in those toning, but doing abs at least 4 times a week really helped me. Woo woo. And then the final one that I probably do speak about a lot, but I feel like no one takes me seriously, is water. Like, honestly, water is the elixir of life in so many ways. But honestly, like, when I was breastfeeding, I drank, I probably did drink about the same amount, to be honest, but I am having, where is it? I have 4 of these a day, sometimes 5, and this is a litre. Yes, people might think I'm extreme, but I'm thirsty. When you're breastfeeding, you are thirsty anyway, so you want to keep drinking, plus it helps with milk supply. After I've had Eva, where I am really giving it my all in those 15 minutes when I'm doing my workouts, like my HIIT workouts, I am dehydrated, and obviously I live in the sun, so I have to really make sure that I up my water intake. Minimum, guys, that I will have a day is 3 liters, but I try to aim for 4, and I get really thirsty. And then I find that that's really helped with the water retention that had been in my stomach, and I have found that it's really helped with weight loss because you're flushing everything out. With that as well, because it's kind of water-based, dandelion tea is something that I find has really been a great help for me. I've only started to have dandelion tea, I would say, in the last like 6 to 8 weeks. So I didn't drink it at all while I was breastfeeding, because you're not supposed to, I don't believe. Don't correct me on that, but I don't think you're supposed to, because it's like a, what's the word? I can't even say it. It begins with D. You know where it helps you pee? Don't know. Diuretic? I think that's the word, diuretic. So I was avoiding it because I didn't want that, obviously. But now, obviously, since I've stopped breastfeeding, I find that that's really helped contribute to a lot of my water weight going, and also getting rid of sodium. Should have put that in the nutrition, oopsie. But yeah, no sodium, because that's really helped, again, not hold on to water retention. But making sure to drink plenty of water a day, I find has really helped to flush out my water retention. Obviously, I still get water retention, especially in my cycle, or if I eat, you know, takeaways and stuff. But dandelion tea helps to get rid of it. Water every day really helps along with it. And I do find that it's really helped keep my skin nice and tight as well. I do still have, like, I can pull skin. I've had a baby, my skin's stretched. There is still a little bit there, but that will come away with time. Like I said, I'm still 4 pounds off of my pre-pregnancy weight. Will it go? I don't know, but I'm super happy with how I look now, and that's just how it is, guys. Those are my top tips. So I hope that that's really helped, especially for anyone that, you know, has or hasn't had a baby. If you guys are just looking for some advice in general on how to, you know, lose a bit of weight in the stomach area, I've been through that journey, and those are the things that I have found have really helped, and it currently is still helping me now. So focus on nutrition. Predominantly, you want to focus a lot more on your protein, a balanced, healthy diet. Please don't cut any food. And if you're, you know, in a healthy cycle stage, try and really focus along with your cycle, what to eat around it, because I find that's really helped me. Exercise, focus predominantly on HIIT, burning fat, calories. That's what you want to be doing. And then also focusing on the toning exercises, doing abs every single day. And if you are looking to heal your abs separation, number 1, please always see a physio to see where you're at. But 2, breathing exercises, taking it slowly. And then aqua, dandelion tea. Those are the winners for me. So guys, I hope this information has really helped, and I really am really blessed to be able to share this all with you, and I hope this information has helped you. And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to answer them for you. But obviously I'll be here still uploading my videos. I love doing them. I so enjoy showing you exactly where I am in my postpartum journey. Like I said, Eva will be 9 months tomorrow, so it's really good to share that journey with you. So I hope you guys are enjoying it with me, and I cannot wait to, you know, start filming some proper hardcore stuff soon, because I'm there now, I can do it. So let me know if you guys want some hardcore exercises on the channel, and I'll definitely be bringing those to you, and filming, of course, with Pink Dragon. But guys, have a fabulous week. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will speak to you all very soon, and I'll be back with another workout video for you all next week.